Okay, today I'm going to do another in a series of steering wheel clock videos. Today I'm going to be just concentrating on Benrus clocks in general. This is a new old stock Moparmatc steering wheel clock. It is a 15 joule DK14. Came out in 1954. Will fit 1953 through 1956 Chrysler products. Basically, this is Moparmatic's their generic version one. It came out first and would go into any of the vehicles. It would go into the Dodges, the Plymouths, the Chryslers, the Imperials, the Desotos, all of them. Across the top it says Moparmatc right there, and the area where the other ones would say their nameplates, 15 joule, and the second hand down below. Set the time, you push in the button here on the upper corner, rotate the face. Also on the face, if you can see it, there's a red pointer on there. That red pointer allows you to set elapsed time for when you're driving to determine when you started driving and when you got to where you was going. See if you can race home and make it quicker than the time you made it last time. You can also wind the clock by turning the face of the bezel. Turn it over and you've got the serial number of the clock. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell you what it is. Okay, Moparmatc is part number 1571366. Okay, from there we're going to move on. This one right here is also a new old stock, but this is a Chryslermatic. Comes in the boxes, same style box that they used in the later edition, but it's a slightly larger box, made in Switzerland. Something I can't read on there, 15 joule. Again, this being a Chryslermatic. Let me set the time here and get that hand out of the way. There we go. And on the face you should be able to read Chryslermatic. If this had been a Desotomatic, that name would have been on top. Plymouthmatic, the name would be on top in that location also. Also a DK14, and this is part number 1691112. Second hand down at the bottom again. Depress the button up here and turn the face in order to get it set time. Fast, slow adjust is right there. Again, serial number on the backside. Gazda winding DK14, made in Switzerland. Okay, from there we move on to a rather unusual beast. This here is a new old stock salesman sample. This did not use 15 joules. This was only a 1 joule winding. Why is it only a 1 joule winding? Notice it doesn't say anything down here on the bottom as far as how many joules. It just says Chryslermatic on the top, because this was meant to show the people as they drove the car on a regular basis, it would wind the watch, or clock, steering wheel clock. This they could sit on their desk and show to prospective clients how intricate the movement was and be able to market that to them. Yes, the movement is very accurate in comparison to the dash clocks. Of course, like I discussed in the previous video, this is a little difficult to read when you're taking corners. The illuminated dash, the dials on there, these are perfect, but a lot of times after any use they ended out getting damaged and falling off. They would illuminate for a while at night, a luminous material, and same thing with the buttons. So a little difficult to read at night, a little difficult when you read when you're taking corners, but yes, much more accurate. Okay, last but not least, we'll move on to the generic. Okay, this is a generic Benrus. The generics were put out in the early years and when they were marketing them initially to Chrysler Corporation, and then later on they kept marketing them and sold them to various manufacturers, the primary one being boat manufacturers for like Chris Craft boats. Went in the center of the steering wheel again, wound on a regular basis as long as you drove the car. Second hand is down on the bottom. Fast, slow time set is on the side. Push the button here on the 11 o'clock position and rotate the face in order to set your time. Again, you could set the dial for your elapsed time, and it had a wind indicator up here in the upper right hand corner. The wind indicator, of course, would let you know how much how well the winding was wound, so it would determine when you needed to rewind it. These were shipped with a little shipping container and a brass retaining ring on the back to assist in mounting it, and I suppose you could also be used in street rods, hot rods, and so forth, as long as you can mount it to the center of the horn ring. Banjo steering wheel style setup. Okay, that's the last one. Have a good day.